Hi everyone, good evening all of you. This is Shanti from InfoBuddy. Finally, a 34-year-old National Policy on Education 1986 will be replaced by a new Education Policy 2020. The Union Cabinet under Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has given approval to the education policy for the 21st century. It is important as for 34 years there were no changes in the education policy. So the Cabinet has approved a proposal to rename the Ministry of Human Resource Development MHRD as Ministry of Education. So this National Education Policy 2020, which proposes several structural changes in the early as well as the higher education system, has been developed after consultations for nearly 5 years. The new policy aims to achieve 100% youth and adult literacy in India. So the evolution of education policy starting from 1948-49. First, University Education Commission. Next, Secondary Education Commission in 1950-53. Then, Education Commission under Dr. D.S. Kothari, 1964-66. National Policy on Education, 1968. Next, 42nd Constitutional Amendment 1976, Education in Concurrent List. And the current education policy, that is National Policy on Education NPE 1986. This is modified in 1992 under the Program of Action 1992. Then TSR Subramanian Committee report submitted on education policy, and now Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan Committee submitted report in 2019. So the new policy, that is New Education Policy 2020, aims to achieve 100% youth and adult literacy in India. Youth and adult literacy in India. And the government aims to increase the public investment in the education sector from the current 4.3% GDP to 6% GDP in the earliest. So what are the highlights of this India's new education policy 2020? Major reforms of school education. Universalization. What is universalization? The National Education Policy 2020 has provisions to ensure universal access to school education at levels preschool to secondary. The National Education Policy 2020 also provides for open learning for classes 3, 5, 8 through NIOS and state open schools, secondary education program equivalents to grade 10 and 12, vocational courses, adult literacy and life enrichment programs. The center hopes to bring back about 2 crore out of school children into this mainstream under National Education Policy 2020. And early childhood care education. This early childhood care education ECCE, the 10+2 structure. The current 10+2 structure of school curricula is to be replaced by a 5+3+3+4, replaced by a 5+3+3+4 curricular structure corresponding to the ages 3 to 8, 8 to 11, 11 to 14 and 14 to 18 years respectively. This will bring the uncovered age group of 3 to 6 years under school curriculum, which has been recognized globally as the crucial stage for the development of mental faculties of a child. So 3 to 6 years. And the new system will have 12 years of schooling. This new curricular system having 12 years of schooling with 3 years of Anganwadi or preschooling. So the new system is 12 years with 3 years Anganwadi or preschooling. NCERT will develop a framework of the early childhood education of children ECCE up to the age of 8. Attaining foundational literacy and numeracy. A national mission on foundation literacy and numeracy will set up by the Ministry of Human Resource Development MHRD. States will prepare an implementation plan for attaining universal foundational literacy and numeracy in all primary schools for all learners by grade 3 by 2025. So by 2025 States will prepare an implementation plan for attaining universal foundational literacy and numeracy in all primary schools for all learners by grade 3. A national book promotion policy will also be formulated. Reforms in schools curriculum and pedagogy. The school curricula and pedagogy will aim for holistic development of learners by equipping them with the key of 21st century skills. Reduction in curricular content to enhance essential learning and critical thinking, and greater focus on experimental learning. So students will have to increase flexibility and choice of subjects. There will be no rigid separations between arts and sciences. No rigid separation between arts and sciences, between curricular and extracurricular activities, between vocational and academic streams. Vocational education will start in schools from 6th grade. Vocational education will start in schools from 6th grade and it will include internships. So, new national curriculum framework for ECE and schools, teachers and adult education. Next, board examination will be at low stakes based on knowledge application only. Next, multilingualism and the power of language. The National Education Policy 2020 advocates for mother tongue and local languages or regional languages as the medium of instruction at least till grade 5, preferably till grade 8 and beyond. Sanskrit to be offered at all levels of school and higher education as an option for students, including in the 3-language formula. Other classical languages and literates of India also be available as an options. No language will be imposed on any student. Several foreign languages will also be offered at the secondary level. Assessment reforms with a 360-degree holistic progress card of child, tracking student progress for achieving learning outcomes. So, these assessment reforms under National Education Policy 2020, the center hopes to shift from summative assessments to a more competency-based regular assessments which tests analysis, critical thinking and conceptual clarity. That means all the students will take examinations in grade 3, 5, 8, board exams for grade 10 and 12 continued. A new assessment center, PARAG. What is PARAG? PARAG means Performance Assessment, Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development. Will be set up a standard setting body. National Education Policy 2020 provides for setting up of Gender Inclusion Fund, GIF, Gender Inclusion Fund, and also Special Economic Zone for disadvantaged regions and groups. Children with disabilities will be enabled to fully participate in the regular schooling process from the foundational stage to the higher education, with support of educators with cross-disability training, resource centers, accommodations, assistive devices and appropriate technology-based tools and other support mechanisms tailored to suit their needs. Major reforms in higher education. Increase gross enrollment ratio 50% by 2035. Under National Education Policy 2020, this aims to increase this gross enrollment ratio in higher education, including vocational education, from 26.3%, that is in 2018, to 50% by 2035. At least 3.5 crore new seats will be added to the higher education institutions. Next, holistic and multidisciplinary education. The policy introduced broad-based, multidisciplinary, holistic undergraduate education with flexible curricula, creative combinations of subject, integration of vocational education, and multiple entry and exit points with appropriate certification. So, undergraduate program can be 3 or 4 years with multiple exit options and appropriate certification with this period. For example, a certificate after 1 year, advanced diploma after 2 years, bachelor degree after 3 years, and bachelor's with research after 4 years. An academic bank of credit is to be established for digitally storing academic credits earned from different institutes so that this can be transferred and counted towards final degree earned. So, credit transfer also included in this new education policy. Multidisciplinary education research universities, MIRUs, multidisciplinary education and research university at par with IITs, IIMs, to be set up as model of best multidisciplinary education of global standards in the country. The National Research Foundation will be created as an apex body for fostering a strong research culture and building research capacity across higher education. Rationalized institutional architecture, that means the definition of university will allow a spectrum of institutions that ranges from research intensive universities to teaching intensive universities and autonomous degree granting colleges. Affiliation of colleges is to be phased out in 15 years and a stage-wise mechanism is to be established for granting graded autonomy to colleges. This NEP 2020 also gives financial support for students. Efforts will be made to incentive the merit of students belonging to SC, ST, OBC and others. The National Scholarship Portal will be expanded to support, foster and track the progress of students receiving scholarships. Private HEAs will be encouraged to offer larger numbers of free ships and scholarships to their students. So, National Mission on Mentoring. In place of inspections, an online self-disclosure based transfer system for approvals has been introduced. Promotion of Indian language to ensure preservation, growth and vibrancy of all Indian languages. National Education Policy recommends setting up of Indian Institute of Translation and Interpretation, that is IITI. National Institute for Pali, Persian and Prakrit, strengthening of Sanskrit and all language departments in HEIs and use mother tongues as local language as a medium of instruction in more HEI programs. Next, professional education. All professional education will be integral part of the education system. Standalone technical universities, health science universities, legal and agricultural universities and other will aim to become multidisciplinary institutions. So, this is about National Education Policy 2020 and these are the major reforms in school education and higher education. That's it from this session. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment and share and don't forget to subscribe.